Young men of London, if you would not be starved by cruel masters, if you would not be ruled by anyone except the Queen, God bless her, but you do have the urge to seek wealth, fine clothes, and glory, you can do no better than to enlist for the 11th Regiment of Hussars.
I've always known that officers who have served in India are considered less worth than those who purchase their way from one regiment to another.
Does this tomfoolery make officers, Nolan?
Perhaps. But it makes comrades.
This is war, gentlemen. Our passage to India is threatened, I should think, wouldn't you? Do I get command? It is my earnest hope that you will consent to assume command of the cavalry. Very well.
Yes, Cardigan. You will have the Light Brigade. Dash and fire it is.
Cardigan! The Light Brigade! Lord Lucan, I'm sure you will see there is much to be gained by an amicable settlement of any difference between you and Lord Cardigan for the good of your country.
That is the River Alma, my lord. The enemy appears to be in some strength.
Through the gates and over the walls of Sebastopol. Will you join me?
We'd not get up the slopes, Russell.
I would.
He would, but he would be alone.
Yes, alone. Death loves a crowd. Watch how death will pick out the crowds. Death loves a crowd, so will fools and funkers. The swords are out, the pickets are in. Do you feel it?
The cavalry will escort the guns on the road towards Sebastopol. Lord Lucan to the left, Lord Cardigan to the right, the guns in between. Better safe than sorry with those gentlemen, eh? The cavalry may not attack, but they may take prisoners.
My lord, this is too much. They're dragging off the guns. Our guns.
Have you got this instruction for Lord Lucan? Lord Lucan, the cavalry will advance on the French, the Russians immediately. They will be supported by the infantry.
Infantry? I see no infantry.
For a full 50 minutes, Lord Lucan has stood and watched. This is no way, my lord.
General Airy, this is the fourth order I have dispatched to Lord Lucan.
Normally there are clear orders for cavalry to attack anything and everything as it places it.
Damn it, Cardigan, I would attack. I am constrained.
Lord Raglan wishes the cavalry to advance rapidly to the front, to follow the enemy, and try to prevent the enemy from carrying away the guns.
Let me take it, my lord.
That young man, Nolan, I don't really like him. He rides too well, knows a lot, but he has no heart. It'll be a sad day, Eddie, when England has our armies officered by men who know too well what they're doing.
What you will see is an advance, not a charge, an advance along that pretty valley to the south of the big valley. A sensible and quiet advance on the flank of those Russians who are trying to carry off our guns. The Light Brigade will be directed to restore those guns to their rightful owner.
Is not Lord Cardigan to lead his beautiful soldiers?
I think he will, yes, but not into that nasty valley full of half the Russian army.
I say, if you look before you, you will see neither enemy nor guns. The usefulness of such an order eludes me.
There, my lord! There is your enemy! There are your guns!
But allow me to point out to you that the Russians have guns in the valley and batteries and riflemen on each flank. It is contrary to all practice of war for cavalry to charge artillery from the front.
You are quite right, sir. But what choice have we?
At last.
Well, here goes the last of the Brudenells. The brigade will advance, trumpet up. Walk!
What's the matter with Cardigan? Outflank those guns now, damn you, not charge them. He's turning into the wrong valley.
Brigade, charge for the guns, he said. Into the valley of death rode the 600. Forward the Light Brigade! Was there a man dismayed? Not though the soldier knew someone had blundered. Theirs not to make reply, theirs not to reason why, theirs but to do and die. Into the valley of death rode the 600. Cannon to the right of them, cannon to the left of them, cannon in front of them volleyed and thundered. Stormed at with shot and shell, boldly they rode and well. Into the jaws of death, into the mouth of hell rode the 600. Flashed all their sabres bare, flashed as they turned in air, sabring the gunners there, charging an army while all the world wondered. Plunged in the battery smoke, right through the line they broke. Cossack and Russian reeled from the sabre stroke, shattered and sundered. Then they rode back, but not the 600. Cannon to the right of them, cannon to the left of them, cannon behind them volleyed and thundered. Stormed at with shot and shell, while horse and hero fell, they that had fought so well came through the jaws of death. Back from the mouth of hell, all that was left of them, left of the 600.
I don't know. It isn't done.
362 horses were killed. Of some 630 men who charged, 110 were killed in action. A 196 were wounded, and 57 taken prisoner. For the rest of the war, the Light Brigade were to be little more than spectators. But the Russians never forgot the British courage at Balaclava, nor risked another encounter with their cavalry. Reports of the battle sent home concentrated on the valor of the Light Brigade. The stupidity of sending cavalry to charge cannons was forgotten. Poets, painters, and the press all rushed to turn disaster into glory.